Aye, tear her tattered ensign down. Long has it waved on high, as many an eye has danced to see the banner in the sky. Beneath it rung the battle shout and burst the cannon's roar. The meteor of the ocean air shall sweep the clouds no more. Her deck once red with heroes' blood, where knelt the vanquished foe, when winds were hurrying o'er the flood, and waves were white below. No more shall feel the victor's tread, or know the conquered knee, for the harpy of the shore shall pluck the eagle of the sea. Or better that her shattered hulk should sink beneath the wave. Her thunderous shook the mighty deep, and there should be her grave. Nail it to the mast, her holy flag, and every thread bear sail, and give her to the god of storms, the lightning and the gale. This is a poem that was written by Oliver Wendell Holmes called Old Ironsides. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the coin, talk to you a little bit about its history. Thank you for joining me today. Obviously, you see the USS Constitution. This round was minted in 1884 and has the words, honest value never fails. It's a beautiful depiction of the ship. And on the other side of the coin, the round, you have Liberty Mint, 999 fine silver, 1 troy ounce. But you have something else, and this is something that is Article 1 of Section 10, the U.S. Constitution. And it says, no state shall make anything, gold and silver coin, a tender for payment of debt. Now, these words ring true, and there are many people that believe that we should still stand by this. I personally am one of them. But I don't want to talk about the political of our fiat coin system and really kind of talk about stacking or things like that. I really want to talk about the ship, and I want to talk about its history. As in the poem, this ship means a lot to Navy men and women. It is a symbol of strength, and it embodies the core value of the United States Navy: honor, commitment, and courage. Designed by Joshua Humphreys, it was launched into service by the United States Navy as a commissioned warship on October 21st, 1797. There it served in a number of different engagements: the quasi-war with France, 1798, the First Barbary War, 1801, and it spent a lot of time in battle for the War of 1812. Most notoriously, she was victorious against the HMS Guerriere, which on August 19th of 1812, she gained her nickname Old Ironsides because it continuously repelled the attacks of 3 Her Majesty's ships. She was refitted and recommissioned in 1835, and again went to service in the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, and in the Pacific. She became the first warship, a show of force against Vietnam in 1845. That's correct. 100 years before the Vietnam War. While serving with the African Squadron in 1853, she also captured a slaver ship, which was her last prize. Again, decommissioned in 1860, she was utilized to train midshipmen at the United States Naval Academy. She was reconstructed and refitted in 1870 and returned to Boston to serve as a receiving ship, where again she was saved from destruction 30 years later. In 1917, she was renamed Old Constitution because her name was going to be assigned to a projected battlecruiser. In 1925, there was a treaty that was done called the Washington Navy Treaty, and that was repealed, and Old Ironsides, the USS Constitution, got her name back. Following that particular restoration, she was commissioned again in July 1931 and sailed on a multi-tour port tour across the United States. She was once again reconstructed, and in 1995 went through another one, and again in 2015. Constitution is still an icon and makes annual turnaround cruises in Boston Harbor on the 4th of July. She continues to serve as an educational and outreach symbol for the United States Navy, and again embodies the core values of the United States Navy in honor, commitment, and courage. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the USS Constitution. If you've never been to Boston, or you've never had the opportunity, if you're ever in the area, I recommend that you go check out that you can go look at the U.S. Navy history. Go check out the USS Constitution there. There's a great article with some really good old photos. I recommend highly that you go check that out if this is all at all of interest to you. To my Navy brothers and sisters, I salute you. Thank you for your service. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is Frostbite. Have a wonderful day.